welcome to Yoga for Fibromyalgia's first Yoga for Fibromyalgia yoga class. In this session we're going to use the bed, or you can lie down on a mat if you prefer. We'll do some stretches lying down and a few sitting. If you have a block handy, go ahead and grab that now, so we'll use that in one of the poses. If you don't have a block, it's not important, no problem. You could use a book or you could just save it for another day. So let's get started. So let's start straight away, lying down on the bed or the mat. Take your time getting there. I'm going to go ahead and keep my knees bent. You can do the same, or you can straighten your legs out in front. Or maybe bring the knees together and the feet slightly wider. We'll go ahead and place our hands on the stomach and start to connect with the breath. Breathing in and out of the nose, full and deep breaths. Inhaling, feeling the chest, feeling the belly. Exhaling, feeling the stomach full as we exhale out of the nose. This is your moment to just quiet down, quiet the noise, the symptoms, the pain. Every time I exhale, I like to imagine my body sinking down into the bed, imagining I'm lying on the ground. A few more breaths, take your time. See if you can make this last exhale the longest one. And then if their eyes are not open already, we'll gently bat them open and begin. Let's bring our arms into a W shape with the knees about hip distance apart, and we'll start to rock the pelvis up and down, really slowly pushing the feet into the bed or the mat and waking up the discs in the spine. Still breathing deep, full breaths. Synchronizing the movement with the breath. Exhale as we crunch. Inhale as the front body opens up and expands. A few more times. And last one. Inhaling and exhaling. Then inhale, come to a flat back position. Let's gently push the lower back down into the mat slightly, and then we'll bring the right knee towards the chest and rotate through the ankle. We're going to start to wake up the joints from bottom to top, just moving at our own pace, slowly, maybe a little quicker if we want. When we're moving a specific part of the body, let's try and focus on that part. So I'm focusing on my feet, on my ankles. Maybe my feet are tired and painful. I'm just sending some energy there. As I wake them up, maybe switch the direction of the rotation. And be sure to keep the rest of your body relaxed. Relax the muscles of your face, your shoulders. Let's interlock the fingers behind the leg as you inhale, straighten through the leg, and as you exhale, bending the knee. Nothing fancy here, just simple movements up and down. Waking up the knee joint. And the leg might not come straight here, and that's fine. We're not working on the muscles, we're just working the knee. Okay, and the next time we inhale, we'll point the toes towards our face, bending the ankle. And then when we exhale, we'll point the toes away. And do that twice more. And push them away. And bring them towards the face. And push them away. Bending the knee once again towards the chest. We'll wake up the hip now, slowly drawing circles with the knee. Notice what's going on in your hip. Mine sometimes clicks. Yeah, I can feel it. I've got really tight hips lately. The front of the hips, the side of the hips, the back of the hips. You know it. We'll do one more big circle and then switch in the other direction. See if your mind wanders and try and bring it back here now to the hip, to this movement. Lower back pushing gently into the bed or the mat. And replace the leg down. Now notice any difference, any immediate difference in the legs. Maybe you feel something, maybe not quite yet. As the energy is starting to flow from the bottom up. Let's take the second leg, the left leg, bending the knee towards the chest and make some ankle rotations. And we're not interested in how far up we can get the knee at this point. Notice if any self-talk comes while you practice this sequence. Notice the habitual way we speak to ourselves can be really positive and kind, and sometimes we can be our worst enemy, our worst critique. Let's switch the direction. And we'll interlock the fingers behind the back of the leg. We'll inhale, start to straighten through the leg. You can use the right foot to push down on the bed or the mat, as well as the lower back. Exhale, bending the knee. Inhaling, lifting. I've had really sensitive knees lately, so I'm going extra gently. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bending. Last one. Next time we lift, go ahead and inhale. Bring the toes facing towards your face. Notice straight away if one side is different to the other. I'm feeling a lot more tension in my left hip, my left leg than my right. Let's push the toes away on the exhale. I'm going to loosen my grip slightly. Inhale, toes towards the face. Exhale away. Inhale towards the face. Oh, maybe a little shake in the leg, in the body. That's good. Energy is moving. Exhale away. Bend the knee towards the chest. Let's rotate through the hip once again. Remembering to synchronize the movement with the breath as much as we can. I'm inhaling as I'm bringing my knee up and around. And I'm exhaling as I come back. Such simple movements, but often overlooked in yoga practice to warm up the joints. So that's why I started with this video and calling it Wake Up Your Body for Yoga, because I'll go ahead and switch the direction of the hip. Because, like before I can even think about rolling out my mat and doing yoga, I need to just kind of lubricate the joints and kind of prepare my mind for committing to practicing yoga. This is just a nice gentle little sequence that we can do in the morning when we wake up, or in the evening, or any time. Maybe we've been at the desk, or we've been, I don't know, on our feet. We can just come and do this. Maybe even learn this sequence off by heart, and then we just be able to do it anytime, any place. Let's put the leg back. I'm blabbering. Take a few breaths in and out. Now we'll go ahead and grab that block if you've got one. If not, nothing to worry about. I'm just going to pop it between my legs just to keep my knees hip distance apart. You could use a cushion or anything you've got lying around. I'm going to place my hands on the bed, pull my shoulders back slightly, and push my lower back down into the bed. On an inhale, I'm going to go and squeeze the block and lift my pelvis up. As I exhale, coming back down to the bed or the mat. We'll do one more inhale, lift up, nice and slow, not too high. Exhale, release. Next time we'll bring the arms in as well for fun. Inhale, lift the arms up as much as comfortable. And exhale, start to drop it back down, linking the arm movement with the back. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, coming back down. Great job. Okay, remove the block if you've got the block there. We'll hug both knees towards the chest, make a few circles. I love this move for the glute muscles. Just round and round. Maybe give myself a little hug. And now, whether I want to or not, I'm going to try and roll over to one side. Take a breath here. And then gently come to a seat. So if I was practicing that sequence on the mat, I can just come to any comfortable seat. If I'm on the bed, I'll come make sure my feet are flat on the ground. My knees are about hip distance apart, and I can sit up nice and tall. So I'm going to roll the shoulders back slightly and find this lift in my heart so I don't collapse in the chest. Just breathe once or twice here. Notice how I feel in the legs. I feel kind of woken up to this point, and then it just kind of turns off. How I am in my shoulders and my neck, stiff and tight, and the jaw as well. I'm often tight in my jaw in the mornings. Okay. Good. On an inhale, with my hands on my legs or my knees, I'm going to tilt my pelvis, open up through the front body, pull my shoulders back, and tilt my head slightly forward. As I exhale, rounding through the spine, cat and cow action, dropping the head down, down, down. Inhale again, the first action, rounding, tilting the pelvis, pulling the shoulders back. Exhale, curving the spine down, release the head. Let's do one more inhale. You can do cat-cow anytime, any place. I much prefer it seated than on all fours. And inhale, back to our seat. Good. Then we'll do this funny little action I call dancing heart. So focus on the heart area and start to move in these circles. Now it looks a little funny, but just bear with me. Just keep breathing. Focus completely on your chest and the thoracic spine. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round and come back. Find a little rhythm. Dancing hard. Let's switch direction. Again, inhaling forward, exhaling back. And maybe the head and neck want to join in, so just allow them. There's no correct way to do a pose. We have alignment, but really there's just you feeling your body and connecting with yourself, not what a teacher tells you to do. Ultimately, our best teacher is ourselves, after all. We'll come back to center. Let's take a breath, see how we feel. Make sure our feet are flat on the ground, maybe coming forward slightly. Place the right hand down on the mat or the bed. Inhale, left arm up and over, gentle side bending. Exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. You find your rhythm here, keep going. Waking up the sides of the body, waking up the arms. We can look up, we can look forward, or we can keep our gaze looking down if the neck is particularly tight. Make this your last one, inhaling. Now as we exhale, bring that hand down over to the opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, start to twist the upper back. Maybe looking over the opposite shoulder. We'll inhale once more here. And exhale, release. Inhale, coming forward, both arms this time, all the way up. And exhale, twisting to the other side, hand on the opposite knee. Twist the upper back. And maybe look over the opposite shoulder. Let's inhale, come back, arms up. And exhale, rain the arms down. Lovely. Let's wake up the neck. Let's start just bringing the ear to the shoulder. Any ear, any shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale over to the other side. Keep your feet firm here. Keep your posture upright. Exhaling, chin to chest, over to the other side. Exhaling, chin to chest. just how you feel. Now, all the way from the hip up through the spine, up to the neck. And we'll do one more exhale, chin to chest, over to the other side. Big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Hold there a moment. And inhale, rise up. Head over the heart. Exhale. Let's rotate through the wrists now. Always forget about my wrists. We'll just make circles here. But again, we're sitting up tall, head and heart in a line. Ooh, might have a few clicks. Let's switch the direction. And just give them a shake. And then inhale, straighten the arms out. Exhale, fingertips touch shoulders. Just keep going like that. So waking up the elbow and the arms now. Notice how badly you want to start to collapse here, and just use your inhale to keep yourself tall. Notice how the arms feel, the muscles of the arms. As the energy starts to flow here now. Our arms, which allow us to create things, make stuff happen, bring things into existence, embrace other people. Sometimes I forget to be a little grateful for my arms. Just a thought. Okay, I'm really starting to feel it now in my shoulders. We'll do a few more. Feeling it. Let's interlock the fingers behind the head. Oh yeah. See if we can bring the elbows wide. Use the breath here. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale once again. See if you can bring your elbows even wider. And exhale, let's roll down. Release the head. Inhale up. Elbows wide, super wide. Exhale, relax. Inhale, last one. Elbows super wide. And exhale. Release the arms. Down by the sides or on the legs. Let's breathe here. Maybe work out a few kinks in the neck if it's still feeling a little fussy. Some free movement here. Maybe give the body a little shake. Okay, last thing for today. Let's cross the left arm over the right. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. You can bend the elbows. And exhale, bring the arms down by the sides, nice and slowly. Cross opposite arm over right arm over left. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, releasing. Getting into a little flow, like a little dance. Left arm over the right. Inhaling up. Exhaling, arms wide. Release the shoulders. Right arm over left. Inhale, expand the chest, the stomach. Exhale, release. Release the shoulders, release the arms, release the neck. Left arm over right, or was it right arm over left? I don't even know anymore. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Let's do a few more. You got it. Inhale. Exhale, release. Maybe bring the head and the neck in. Exhale, release, chin to chest. Right arm over left. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring the arms down on the legs. I invite you to close your eyes if that feels okay. I'm just going to place my left hand down and my right hand cupped on top. Roll the shoulders back and just take a moment. You can feel my heart pumping hard just from these simple movements. Blood circulating around my body, energy moving. In yoga we call that energy prana, or life force. On days where I'm super tired, super pain, I like to imagine this life force, like bursts of energy going through my body, to the tips of my fingers, to the tips of my toes. Maybe I'll place my right hand on my heart space and just feel that pumping, what it feels to be alive today. How proud I am to show up for myself here, to carve out this time for my body, for myself. It's not easy. It's not easy to find the time. It's a commitment. Now maybe I rise up, stand up, do a little stretch, do a little dance and begin my day. Or maybe I'm just about to get into bed. You can head over onto the blog if you want to read some Louise Hay inspired articles by myself, where I talk about having fibromyalgia and the body's innate ability to heal itself. Despite what my doctor says, despite what, despite how it feels having this condition, makes for some good reading. So hope to see you there. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'm super proud of you. You showed up for yourself and you showed up for me, and I love you. So namaste.